Satnam, welcome to this video on Frontal Live Nerve Stretch with me, Nicola, on this channel, Sadhana with Nicola. The Frontal Live Nerve Stretch is an Asana. It's a movement that we do to gain many benefits, specifically on the physical body as well as the energetic body. When we go through the movement of the Frontal Live Nerve Stretch, we are stretching into the hamstrings as well as getting to the sciatic nerve. So if you have issues with that, it helps with that. It works into this pelvic area. For a lot of us, we're very tight here. For a lot of women, we're very tight here because we hold a lot of our memories and our traumas and stuff in this space. It works into the back. It works on breathing, so it helps with our lung capacity and our heart function. Because of the stretching of the body and the breathing, we are also getting into the nervous system as well as the chakras. So it helps to balance all of our chakras and get the energy to flow through the chakras. Now, the way you do this is the following. You have to bring your legs out and you're flexing at the ankles. Your toes are pulled back. You want the legs to be active when you do this. Now, the full posture is reaching for the toes. Do not reach for the toes if you have to bend your knees, because then you lose out on what this is doing. We're trying to stretch the back of the legs. We're trying to stretch the nervous system. So when the knees are bent, you're not getting into that. If that means you start off with your hands on your knees, that is fine. And as you get more mobile and you get warmer and you become more flexible, then you bring your hands to your shins and eventually to your ankles, and eventually you're going to grab the toes. So for those of you at the toes, the way it works is you bring your first two fingers and wrap them around the big toe on either side by going between the first and second toe and then wrapping around. Then take your thumb and press your thumb, the flat part of your thumb, into the toenail. The toe represents part of the head, and when we press into the toenail, we're tapping into the pituitary gland and the pineal gland. So we already have some energetics working here. From here, you lengthen everything. So the arms straighten, the legs straighten, the back straightens, and the neck straightens. So the head tucks down slightly, and you pull your head back. In this part of the posture, you're breathing in through the nose. And then you're going to bend from the hips, coming down. There needs to be a movement here at the hips. It's not holding the posture and moving the upper body up and down. So there's a swinging motion in the hips. If that means you reach the toes and all you can do is lift your head, then don't reach for the toes. Rather hold onto the knees so that you can hinge forward and back, getting into that base chakra and that sacral chakra. The spine stays straight when you do this. So you start from the hips, and like a lever, you're going to lean forward as far as you can manage. Don't worry about getting your head to the knees. Even if you can do it, that's not the point. It's a straight line that we're moving up and down. So you're breathing in, and then you bend the elbows and work that hip by bringing the belly towards the thighs as you breathe out. Inhale up, exhale down. And the movement is quite rapid. So let's do it for about 30 seconds. Close your eyes, inhale up, exhale down. Whenever you finish with this, there are a couple of things that you could do to end. Mainly, we do these things. We lengthen everything, lengthen the back, the neck, the arms, and take a breath in and hold the breath. As you hold the breath, you apply your root lock, so squeeze the pelvic floor muscles. This then can be coupled with a forward bend. Now at this point, you're welcome to lean as far forward and then round the upper body and working the head towards the knees. So it looks more like a Paschimottanasana posture. Once you're in this position, You have two options. You can hold the posture and just breathe deeply, or if you want the energetics to move up the spine, you hold the posture, breathe out, and apply the root lock. So let's do that one. Come down, stay here, breathe out, hold the breath, and squeeze the root lock. Inhale, release. I like to do a counter stretch for this because the body has been in a forward bend, is coming into a slight back bend. So you place your hands behind you, fingers facing forward, flatten the hands, point your toes, and then lift up the chest. Tilt the head back, and in this posture, take a deep breath in. So you're now going to expand the rib cage and arch the upper back. Now you can stay here and breathe several times, or if you're happy with just doing one, you can come out of the posture. And that is the Frontal Live Nerve Stretch. Thank you for watching. If you're interested in learning more about Kundalini Yoga, or just some of the theory, or if you want to do full-length classes or get some videos, then you can follow me on my website. And the link is below, sadanawithnicola.com. I will be posting a lot more asanas, kriyas, meditation, and pranayamas on this channel. So if you don't want to miss out, please subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much for watching. Satnam. Have a wonderful day.